Me 21F with my parents, late 40s male and female. They want me to get a boob job, plus all updates. As the title says, I'm 21 years old, 22 next month, if it matters. My family is Hispanic and there's a very casual view of things like plastic surgery in Latin America, with the outlook being something of the, if you can afford it, why not, variety, at least from what I've experienced. We currently live in the US and have done so since I was about 6. Not one adult woman in my family has gone without some sort of, improvement, something which, although I can support for them, find completely a no-go for me due to fears of surgeries. In general, I have really terrible anxiety and I have been known to work myself into full panic attacks before dental procedures. I can't honestly imagine going under any kind of knife. I'm actually quite happy with my body. Definitely not in shape. Yeah, but I'm working on it, and I like the challenge. I'm a 36B. Basically my whole adult life, my parents have hinted at my getting some form of breast enhancement done since I was 18, and it became clear that my chest wasn't going to go any farther out, essentially. First, it started with my mom, who got a breast lift and tummy tuck the summer after I graduated high school. She commented constantly on how happy she was with her new shape, how she should have sprung some to have the butt raised too, how well she was doing in recovery. When we would go clothes shopping together, she'd walk over to the bra racks, pick out bras she knew I would like, and then show them to me in, say, 38C, and say I should buy them in that size instead, since it won't be too long before you need them in that size. I stopped shopping for clothes with my mom around. Comments keep coming in from other sources though, and my cousin's recent surgery a month and a half ago, she's now a 40DD, or will be after the swelling goes down more, has not made it any easier to avoid them. My dad isn't too fazed by the whole thing, doesn't comment on his own, but he actually agrees with my mom when the subject comes up during dinner, saying it will make me more attractive, make it easier to find flattering clothes. I don't think I need this. I like my tiny boobs. My Christmas gift this year from my mom was a voucher promising to pay for the surgery and all associated costs, new brass clothes. It was crazy. I joked that I would rather have that money as savings or into a new car deposit. You know, useful things, not boobs. It's become such a point of pressure between my parents and I that there's not one evening when that comes up that doesn't end in all of us in separate corners of the house, fuming. I just don't know how to shut this down effectively, and I still have about a year of living with them before I'm financially stable enough to move out. We live in a high-call area. Update. Well, once I had cooled down a bit, the first post was written literally about 30-40 minutes after I had one of those discussions with my mom regarding the state of the chest. I gave everything some thought and hit the gym, It was my weigh-in day after 4 months of really intense work, and I'm glad to start seeing noticeable and ignorable results. I came home, went to bed, and then didn't see my parents until Monday night dinner. That being said, I was not at all expecting the amount of responses I got, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of them. You guys are really the best. Even the joke comments were able to keep me laughing. So, onto the meat and potatoes. I finally had a sit down with mom and dad on Monday and asked them to explain to me why they thought I needed any kind of surgery. What came through, after much prodding and defensiveness, was actually what I think maybe only 1 or 2 of the last post's commenters might have seen coming. Turns out, my parents hate that I am not dating a man of my own country or culture. They feel I'm dating down or settling with my current boyfriend, and they think I'm just not attractive to men of my race or culture due to my comparatively, but not objectively, small chest. Somehow, in their minds, they thought I would be much more willing to dump my boyfriend. Once a ton of hot, tan, Latino guys came running at my doors. I honestly could not believe the shit they were spewing. I felt sick. I knew they weren't thrilled with my choice in boyfriend, but after 2 years I'd hoped they had gotten over that. It was insane. I told them under no uncertain terms that if they so much as mentioned my tits or my boyfriend in a derogatory manner again, I was cutting them from my life entirely. More yelling and cursing than needed in this summary were included, but trust me, I pretty much let them have it. Today I requested more hours at my current job, and while not tied into my actual college major, I only work part-time while interning at something that was in my degree field. But now that internship's ending and I will go on to full-time at my current company, the work is lucrative enough that within the next month or so I should be able to move out of my parents' home. Gonna miss the cats, but now I get to try and find a studio or something similar so I can move. Wasn't planning on doing it till October, but, March will do. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.